Okay, so for our next tutorial, we're going to look at keyword research using the new Grepwords API endpoint. For those of you that haven't heard of Grepwords, it's replaced the AdWords API functionality. So it's a US and globally focused search volume tool. It gives you, Google search volumes by keyword. And there are two distinct services that we're focused on. So lookup, which is show me search volume data and trend data for this keyword or a group of keywords, or related, which does exactly what it sounds like. It gives us back related keywords, for whatever term you give it, plus search volume data, of course, for all of those things. So we're going to skip to the example worksheet that you can find in the download in the zip file, and start with a pretty simple API query. So equals Grepwords API is our wrapper function. So it's the function that we use to talk to all of the services APIs, and so Grepwords API, that's what we need. And we're going to be looking at toRange, which is the helper function that allows us to take data and export that into a table. So the format works pretty similarly to Majestic in that the toRange query or helper function means that we've got to nominate a table in the query. So here we go. So give us some data and put it in Grepwords table. Call for the lookup feature of the Grepwords API. And the structure of our query parameters is that we give it the keywords that we're interested in the next argument. So in this case, U1 to U3 are these three keywords here: cats, dogs, and plants. They could be any keywords, they don't have to be cats, dogs, and plants, but there you go, they're the first three terms that sprung to mind for this particular example. And finally, fresh, as in the index that we're requesting from Grepwords. I understand that there's a historic index as well, and that we if we wanted to look at data from the historic index, we just have to change that term to it. So the usual rules apply. We've got our query here. We're writing some search volume data to the Grepwords table. We're using the lookup feature in the API, and we're looking at three keywords in range U1 to U3, and we're accessing the fresh index for the search volume data that we're interested in. So with that function, we need a place to write the data to, which of course will be a table called Grepwords lookup. So let's make that. Here we go. If I do a Control L in cell A6 and OK that, if I go to design, like so, and write Grepwords table, not Grepwords lookup, Grepwords table, and press return, the formula now knows to write the data that it's cached into the table. So there we go. And the output's a little bit weird in that the keywords are in the middle, and then you've got like month 1 here and month 2 sort of, I don't know where that is over there. That's not something that we can handle. That's actually the API output as is. So I'm pretty sure that's going to evolve as Rust works on the the endpoint. This is a beta, but it's incredibly powerful. You saw how fast it was just then. I think that's particularly exciting. Let's just try like some other types of keywords. Car loans, not loaners. Here we go. And I mean, it's really exciting how the SEOgadget for Excel extension, if you're making changes to the variables you set in the API calls, actually it will just go off and fetch the new data. So you can see there are lots of interesting ways here for us to make or cobble together certain types of web applications and things like that. So that's why I sort of get excited about this platform. You can prototype an application, you can learn how to use different API endpoints, show that to your developers, and maybe they can build something that's a bit more scalable, for larger teams or larger organizations. But in the meantime, this tool's really doing the job for us. Thank you so much to Grepwords, because it's really solved a big problem, particularly with AdWords taking away API access from so many SEO people. Have fun playing with it. I really love this thing. Thank you.